One of the most prized and precious essential oils, frankincense has extraordinary internal and external health benefits. Frankincense is used for soothing and beautifying properties. Frankincense rejuvenates the skin and reduces the appearance of scars and stretch marks. As the king of essential oils, frankincense is known to promote cellular health and immunity and can be consumed daily for these internal benefits. Frankincense also promotes a healthy inflammatory response. When inhaled or diffused, frankincense induces feelings of peace, relaxation, satisfaction, and overall wellness.
Greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another live webcast from the Philippines. And we're ready to talk about essential oils. Now, my name is Marianne Volante, and here with us today, joining us is Riza Espartinez and Naomi Espartinez. Hi, guys.
Hello.
And today we're talking about frankincense oil. So I will give it up to Naomi to discuss about the oil.
Okay, hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening from the Philippines here. Good morning, Estados Unidos. I'm Naomi Espartinez, and I'm a registered nurse by profession. And also, I'm a doTERRA wellness advocate. So I'm tasked to discuss frankincense essential oil. Oh, and by the way, I'm a proud mom to my daughter, Maddie. So going back to my topic, let us talk about frankincense. Okay, so frankincense essential oil. So let me, sorry for that. Let me discuss to you about being a doTERRA wellness advocate. Okay, so going back, let me discuss to you about being a doTERRA wellness advocate. So one of the goals of being a doTERRA wellness advocate is that we will increasing one's awareness by making choices toward a healthy and fulfilling life through the use of doTERRA. So we just teach and share the benefits about essential oils to others. And so why does wellness matters? It's like everything we do and every emotion we feel relates to our well-being. So let me start by sharing the origin of frankincense. Going back to history, between 1000 BC and 400 BC in Arabia, Arabia is a center for lucrative spice trade route. So as you see the map, Jordan and Oman, this is the distance between Dhofar in Oman and Jordan, which is 1,400 miles. And as you can see in the picture, in the image below, can imagine the camels. We call it frankincense trail because it's the largest commodity way back in Arabia. So Arabs were the first to discover the steam distillation, and just you can imagine the history. Frankincense is existing already way back then. So going to the next slide, frankincense is also known as the king of all oils. So it is sourced from Somalia, but doTERRA source its frankincense from Somalia and Oman. Classified as resins, restoring and strengthening is its functions. And what are resins? Resins are natural sticky substance that come from certain trees and insoluble and in water. So oils are distilled from hardened resins. So imagine a 15 ml frankincense essential oil. It will take half a pound of resin to produce a 15 ml bottle. So as you can see in the slide, physiology of essential oils. One of the functions of essential oils is that it works by stimulating change in specific functions within our body, and its unique structural characteristics of essential oils give them the independence to influence cellular activity. Also, essential oils can selectively target specific cells, triggering system responses. And then there are potentially no tissue barriers to essential oils within the body. So, did you know that frankincense tree, known as the Boswellia tree, can produce a couple of pounds of resin each year? And then if these trees are properly cared for, the tree can produce resins for hundreds of years. So that's one of the trivia of frankincense. And then as you can see in the slide, the limbic system comprises of the hypothalamus, amygdala, and the other parts, which I want to highlight the hypothalamus because essential oils, one of the uses of how to use the essential oils is to use it aromatically. So you inhale it through your nose, and then it will go to your brain, and the hypothalamus, sorry for that, hypothalamus is known as the control center of the brain. Like for example, imagine yourself hungry in a restaurant or in a certain place, and then this hypothalamus will trigger that hydrochloric acid in your stomach. It will secrete hydrochloric acid, and then it will just send a message to your brain that you need to eat food to satisfy that hunger. Okay, so that's basically what I'm trying to say about essential oils. So going back, the limbic system is closely tied to the olfactory or the smelling nerves, allowing smells to greatly affect emotions and long-term memory. So one of the dynamic duo is that frankincense and sandalwood. So these two essential oils can cross our blood-brain barrier. So what is blood-brain barrier? Or the BBB, I call it the BBB. So guys, it is the filtering mechanism between the circulating blood and the brain. So it just functions as a filter that prevents certain damaging substances from reaching brain tissue and cerebrospinal fluid. So to make it simpler, it's just the BBB or the blood-brain barrier. It just serves as a filtering mechanism. Okay, so these two oils, frankincense and sandalwood, those two specific oils can cross that. So okay, so by the way, if you have questions, you can just save it for later for the question and answer portion. So next slide, oil chemistry chart. As you can see, frankincense is included in the monoterpenes family. It is in the restoring, it has a restoring effect in our body. So by the way, frankincense has been incorporated in our 17 doTERRA products. So it blends well with blue tansy, copaiba, lavender, myrrh, and wild orange. So later on, we will elaborate on that blending. Okay, so guys, as you can see, I have made an abbreviation named Frank, just for an easy to take note for the properties of frankincense. So the properties of frankincense includes F for skin issues, like it's advisable for anti-aging, for the wrinkles, And R is for restorative functions. Targets is your cells. A for antidepressant, analgesic, and anti-mutagenic. So it's like triple A. So what are mutagens? So of course, most of the people are well versed about antidepressants. It elevates your mood. Analgesics for pain, any kinds of pain like joint pain, headaches, dysmenorrhea, muscle pain. And then anti-mutagenic is like it counteracts the effects of mutagens. So what are mutagens? Mutagens are agents such as radiations or chemical substance that causes genetic mutation. So it's like when you encounter a chemotherapy, cancer patient which undergoes chemotherapy. So one of the cause of mutagens is their radiations. Okay, and for no to inflammation, because frankincense, as you all know, it has an anti-inflammatory effect. So it is advisable for hypertensive patients or clients which has increase in their blood pressure. So I definitely suggest frankincense to those who have hypertension to incorporate them in their maintenance medications like amlodipine, so that eventually it will gradually decrease their dosage in a long-term use. So K is for kalusugan or health promotion. In Tagalog, it means the word kalusugan, for those who don't understand Tagalog, kalusugan means health. So I just use the term kalusugan for K. Okay, kalusugan or health promotion. So it's an immunostimulant. So frankincense is an immunostimulant. It stimulates the immune system by inducing or activation of increased activity of any of its components. So health promotion, meaning you increase your immune system so that you can fight illnesses or any diseases that you might encounter in your everyday needs. So don't forget the properties of frankincense named Frank. F for skin issues, R restorative, A antidepressant, analgesic, anti-mutagenic, N for no to inflammation, K for kalusugan or health promotion. Frank. So as you can see in this left side of my slide, when in doubt, reach for frankincense. Use it to support healthy immune, respiratory, digestive, nervous system functions. Hopefully you will remember that Frank properties. And then here is how to use frankincense. You can use frankincense in 3 ways: aromatic, topical, and internal. Aromatic because you can use 2 to 3 drops in the diffuser of your choice. You can diffuse frankincense in your room prior to sleeping or prior to starting your day. Topically, apply 1 to 2 drops to the desired area combined with fractionated coconut oil if you have skin sensitivity. Also internal, you can dilute it 1 drop in a 4 fluid ounce liquid and incorporate in a vegetable capsule. Also, you can place a drop sublingually prior to starting your day. And then these are the products of doTERRA that has frankincense in it. doTERRA Balance is the grounding blend. doTERRA Console for our emotions. doTERRA Peace, also an emotional oil. doTERRA Hope Touch, the oil for the healing foundation. Immortal or the anti-aging blend. In Tune or the focus blend. Past tense for the tension blend. Correct X is also good for scars and or other acne problems. The XE omega and the VE omega for the fatty acid, essential fatty acids, and DDR prime soft gels and DDR prime essential oils are the cellular complex of doTERRA. And Virage Immortal Hydrating Serum for our skincare, anti-aging moisturizer also for our skincare, tightening serum for our skincare also, and then the hydrating cream for our skincare. Okay, so bear with me, guys. Anyway, this is the last but not the least, the doTERRA Spa Replenishing Body Butter. So that's frankincense in all types of doTERRA products. So anyway, did you know that frankincense trees can grow on the edge of a cliff? And frankincense also, while grown in harsh conditions, will produce the best resin. Okay. So before I go to the next slide, I hope you remember one or two about my discussions. And okay. Next slide. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. A message in a bottle. I named it a message in a bottle because it's about blunting of oils. So frankincense are the resinous is a resinous oil. So it's a wood oil and it blends well with citrus and floral oils. So descriptions of the aromatic notes. This is what I call the do-it-yourself perfume because I would like to share my experience using frankincense as my perfume. Descriptions of the aromatic notes includes 3 parts: top note, middle note, and the base note. So, okay, top note is a light and fresh, clear your mind and uplifting oils, just like lemon, lime, and orange. So if you noticed, lemon, lime, and orange are the citrus oils. And then we go to the middle note or the heart note, link between the top and the base note. As the examples are the lavender, geranium, and melaleuca, or the tea tree oil. And then the third part is the base note. Base notes are the heavy molecules and that rise slowly to your nose and as grounding quality. It's also known as the fixatives, and it helps calm and relieve stress and anxiety. So examples of these are cedarwood, frankincense, and patchouli. So I would like to send my credit to Teresa Cafara because she was the one who first shared with me that you can do your own blend of perfume using essential oils. And she called it Scent with a Purpose. So, hi, P. Anyway, just to sum up what I'm trying to say about my slides is that this frankincense or the essential oils will help you achieve your optimum level of functioning if you have a balanced spirit, balance in diets, exercise, stress mastery, relations, finances, work, play, healthcare, environment, life purpose, and self-esteem. So all of those factors affect your self-care, and that to achieve that, this essential oil, specifically frankincense, helps a lot of de-stressing, reducing anxiety, managing sleep, also calming your nerves. So I call it the circle of life. And then just the image here is just that symbolizes the tree of life also. So I hope you get my point there. Anyway, I would like to end by saying thank you, and I hope you enjoy your oils and enjoy oiling and explore blending. But before ending, I would like to share my DIY perfume for today. Wait. So, okay. So, all you need is a 10 ml roller bottle, just like this one. And then your choice of oils. I'm gonna use wild orange and frankincense. These two basic oils will serve as my perfume with incorporation of fractionated coconut oil. Okay, so all you need to do is place 10 drops of frankincense with 10 drops of wild orange. And then if you have a bottle with a medicine, it's like a dropper here. So you can put your fractionated coconut oil here, and then you just place. Okay, let's do the DIY perfume for a bit, for a short bit. Okay, just drop the oil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 drops of wild orange and 10 drops of frankincense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then just fill your bottle with the fractionated coconut oil. Okay. So there you go. You have your roller bottles with you and just lock it up here. Just like that. And then close it. Just roll it in between your hand just to have a shake or sorry, not shake, a mix of oil. And then if you have your stickers with you, you can place your own name of perfume here. And then there you go. You have your perfume using essential oils. I actually call it Brave Heart. It smells great, by the way. So my sources are Modern Essentials 8th edition. Okay, wait lang. The Essential Life Melody of Scent Blending Essential Oil. And if you have questions or violent reactions, please email me at espartinesnaomi0831@gmail.com, or you can add me up on Facebook and follow me on Instagram. There, guys. So I hope you learned something. And if you have questions, feel free to ask. Thank you.
Thanks, Naomi. That was great. Sobrang informative ang presentation mo. Saka nagustuhan ko yung Frank na acronym na ginawa mo.
All right, thank you for sharing. My name is Raisa Espartinez. I'm actually, my Naomi is my sister, so I like that she shared about frankincense, and I love the part that she shared how to create your own perfume using essential oils. So why is there a need for us to really divert into wellness? Like why did Naomi share the things that we can do with essential oils, like creating your own perfume? Now I know we all love perfume. I personally am guilty. I love the use of perfumes, and that's actually very toxic. I think that's the reason why allergic rhinitis is really worse. And with the use of essential oils, I actually stopped using synthetic perfumes. And we now create your what we call scent with a purpose. So what Naomi did is just a basic combination of wild orange and frankincense. And why is it a scent with a purpose? Because it's not just nice smelling like the ones that we get from the malls. So we smell good. But with essential oils, there's a purpose behind it. And the purpose is for frankincense, it actually gives you mental focus. So when you apply your own creation with frankincense essential oil, there's a sense of mental focus which can help you go throughout your day, right? If you have a lot of things to do, you have a lot of errands, you're attending school or you have work. Wild orange as well gives you an uplifting aroma, so it makes you happy. So that's why when you fuse that together, it just gives you a great day. That's why I guess Naomi shared that blend with us. Okay, so we're now actually open for questions. I hope you have some questions on Facebook. Oh, one question that we have here is, what's the best oil for dry cough? Okay, now actually, since tonight our focus is on frankincense, frankincense can actually help with dry cough. But as not just frankincense, but the cheaper version would be lemon essential oil. That was our feature 2 weeks ago. So for dry cough, you can use lemon essential oil by combining it with a little honey. So a drop of lemon or frankincense, you can combine it with a teaspoon of honey and dilute it with water, or just the honey with the essential oil, like a cough syrup. Okay. Let's see. For another question, I believe we also, my personal experience when it comes to dry cough is I use On Guard essential oil. It's another highlight for next week. So there are a lot of essential oils, and that's what we like about essential oils, because of its it's very versatile. So you can use one bottle or one kind of essential oil for a lot of use. Like frankincense, as mentioned earlier, it's the king of essential oils. And when you're in doubt, you grab your bottle of your frankincense essential oil. You have any questions? Let's see. Well, I just want to share. We don't have any more questions as of now, but I want to share my experience with frankincense just recently, because I have my wisdom tooth extracted just yesterday and I can talk now. My dentist told me that I can do my own mouthwash for, because when you had your tooth extracted, you have to prevent infection, right? So you can do your not warm water with salt and frankincense, because frankincense actually fights infection. So I just swish it around my mouth, and it's also anti-inflammatory. So last night, so yesterday I had my tooth extracted, and then I did the mouthwash with the frankincense essential oil, and I slept like a baby. And of course, I used an ice pack. So I was a new experience for me using frankincense to manage pain, inflammation, and infection. All three things in just one essential oil, and I just used a drop. Okay, let's see if we have any more questions. Any more questions from our Facebook page? Another, well, if you're a fan of beauty products, frankincense is actually very nice to manage your wrinkles. You can just apply it. You can just apply it on your skin. Of course, you have to use a carrier oil. That could be your fractionated coconut oil, virgin coconut oil, or almond oil. Let's see. Another thing that I really like about essential oil is when you use it under the tongue. So it was also mentioned by Naomi that you can take this essential oil specifically. doTERRA's essential oil is actually certified pure therapeutic grade. So it's safe to ingest. If you can see here, the bottle, I hope you can see it. Hold on. It says it's an essential oil supplement. So it's actually rated by the FDA as GRAS, or generally recognized as safe. So this certificate oils, you take it internally. And one thing that you do is apply it under your tongue. You can also mix it with water. Another question is, will it be good for rhinitis? Actually, yes, because frankincense is good for respiratory health. So I guess I'd recommend to diffuse frankincense or apply one drop on the palm of your hand and then smell. Just do cupping. I actually love the smell of frankincense. It just gives me a little boost if I'm having a tiring day. So yes, it's good for allergic rhinitis because it also boosts your immune system. So one thing in particular about allergic rhinitis is that you have a very poor immune system. That's why you're reacting to a lot of allergens in the environment. So you have to boost your immune system. And using frankincense essential oil can help you with your immune system. And give you relief when it comes to some respiratory discomfort. Any more questions? Okay, so yes, Naomi, is there a question?
Yes, there's a question about what if his husband is taking amlodipine and he is on NGT? How much franc can I give, and how or what is the best way? Thank you for asking that important question. If your husband is on NGT, best way is to apply it topically at the bottoms of the feet, especially the pores are the biggest pore in our body is on our feet. So the best way to absorb it and to promote increase in blood circulation is through the use of through applying it at the bottoms of the feet. So that's it for that question. Thank you, Maria, Marlene, Gian, Manaya.
All right, thank you. Yes, that's what's good about essential oils actually, because you can use it aromatically, topically, and internally. So if there are, that's what I like about it. I keep on stressing about this because it's very versatile. It depends on the person who will use it. So here in the Philippines, we're very particular. Like if we don't drink, not working. But it doesn't work that way in essential oils. If you smell it, if you just diffuse essential oils, it benefits your body. If you apply it topically, it actually goes through your blood. So the essential oils is in your body. It's helping you. So it's not just through ingesting essential oils that it's actually helping. You can use it in a variety of ways. You can diffuse the essential oils, apply a drop on your palm and just smell it, apply it topically, just like what Naomi mentioned. You can apply it at the bottoms of your feet, on the bottom of the feet, paying particular attention to the big toe, and then the essential oils gets absorbed by your body.
Okay, hello. Another question is that what oil can be combined since if I have diabetes? Okay, so diabetes is one of the concerns here in the Philippines, I think. Although actually it's all over the world because diabetes is actually what do you call this? Diabetes is increased blood sugar in your body. So to manage sugar is to have cinnamon oil together with balance, the grounding blend of doTERRA, which has frankincense in it. So balance, according to Dr. Hill, should be applied in the morning. Every morning, you take balance, grounding doTERRA at the bottoms of the feet, and then cinnamon. So just use them both consistently and you're good to go. Thank you, Ren Hernando.
All right, so we have a few more minutes left for tonight. Guess I think it's 20 minutes more. So any questions that you have? Since we're waiting questions, this Facebook group is actually a great avenue for us to connect and share with you all the benefits of essential oils. So this series that we are having, it's going to run until I believe December, because we still have 7 more essential oils to talk about. And that's going to be every Thursday, 9 o'clock p.m. Here in the Philippines. So in the United States, Eastern time, that's 9 o'clock in the morning. Then make sure to also check out doTERRA Philippines Facebook page and the website. doTERRA is finally opening next year. So here in the Philippines, so they're already starting to have social media presence. So we already have Facebook page, Instagram, as doTERRA website. Okay, another question is, how many drops of each and do we diffuse? All right, now the general rule for essential oils is to actually use 24 drops in 24 hours. So I believe of not take all 24 drops in 1 hour, right? So in the whole day of using essential oils, also taking in consideration the other oils that you're using. So if you're man diabetes, we'd like to control your cravings, right? So to control that, we recommend cinnamon. Cinnamon, you can diffuse that. So 1 to 2 drops in your diffuser. And another essential oil for managing your sugar cravings would be grapefruit or the blend slim and sassy. So blend slim and sassy actually has cinnamon and grapefruit. So grapefruit is also known to help curb your cravings for sugar. So recommended dose is 1 to 2 drops each time you use it. Now, I'd also like to remind you guys that cinnamon essential oil is actually considered as a hot oil. So you don't apply it directly to the skin because it might burn you. Burning hot oil meaning most of the essential oils coming from the spices, it's considered as a hot oil. So just like when you use your like black pepper, your oregano, when it's an herb or a spice, it's always taken with some cautionary measures. So you use cinnamon by diffusing it, or if you want to apply it topically, you use a carrier oil. Another question is frankincense okay for gastrointestinal issues? And how much to use? Okay. For gastrointestinal issues, you can use frankincense. A more targeted product for that is our probiotics. I actually have it here. I want to show you. Now for gastrointestinal issue, what's the main concern? We have 2 supplements actually from doTERRA. This one is Terrazyme. Terrazyme has some enzymes that helps you digest your food better. So if there are problems in digesting the food that we're eating, or if we're eating a very unhealthy diet that leads us to not have very good digestion, Terrazyme actually helps break down the food that we're eating and lets our body absorb the nutrients. Then, maybe like also, aside from Terrazyme, is PB Assist. PB Assist comes in 2 forms. Hold on, I'm gonna show you that. This one. So it comes in a capsule. One comes in a capsule. It's double encapsulated. So you're sure that the probiotics or the good bacteria gets released inside your stomach. So it doesn't release prior to the capsule getting into your stomach. So that's PB Assist. It's good bacteria, very good to help with your gastrointestinal issues. Then we also have PB Assist Junior. This is intentionally made for kids, but I like this because it's strawberry melon flavored. It's like your pixie sticks. It's like a candy. So I like this PB Assist Junior because it helps. It's like your dessert, your healthy dessert after so you don't reach out for that cookie or cake. So also good if you're diabetic. So PB Assist Junior, you just cut and then put on your tongue, or you can dilute it in water. But for me, I just use it like a candy. And then, of course, our product, the Digest Zen Essential Oil. I know Naomi is a fan of that now because of her baby. Maddie actually uses it for call. Do you want to share about Digest Zen?
Oh yeah, of course. So I'm a very proud mom here of my daughter Maddie. So Digestion is one of the meta blend of doTERRA, in which you use it for gastric pain or colics. So if you know, guys, ascites and manzanilla, like the old ways of using pain in the stomach, for colics. Now we have essential oils that is called it's really great. I don't know what to do if digestion is out of reach. It's a big help for me, especially now that to my daughter Maddie. Anyway, I hope you guys should try Digestion essential oil. Also, it's also good for adult. It comes in a touch kit. uh, which has fractionated coconut oil for babies and for children with 7 years old and below, adults with sensitive skin. So one of my, aside from frankincense, digestion is my favorite essential oil. What other questions do we have?
I'm a witness to the using of digestion. Now, Naomi uses the digestion touch. It's diluted with fractionated coconut oil. And since my 2 months old, 3 months, she uses a sparing amount of digestion essential oil.
Actually, I have it here. Digestion touch. If you notice, it's about, what do you call this, 3 ml, I think, because I also have a spare for for her, just in case I run out of it, because oh god, it really is helpful. Yeah. So moms with babies like me who's experiencing colics, digestion is one of the top recommendation for those babies, those cute little babies.
All right. So going back to frankincense, I remember Naomi diffuses frankincense for Maddie. I mean, for everyone here in the house. When we diffuse frankincense, everyone benefits from it. Now, especially if you have children, typically don't like the smell of frankincense because it's woodsy. So for children, or you can diffuse frankincense. It helps with mental focus. So it also calms them down. So and gives them good quality sleep.
Okay. I would I would like to share my personal experience, a short, quick, about frankincense. Um, before I was using frankincense prior to my pregnancy and during my pregnancy, and especially my recovery phase. So frankincense really calms your nerves and anxiety, and uh, it is very good for emotional health, because I do believe that if you are healthy physically, you should be healthy emotionally too, so that you can function well. As I said earlier in my presentation, you cannot just function physically. You have to balance all your world so that you have to achieve those optimum level of functioning. Why? Because if you are stable in that area, you can have a higher quality of life. So that's what I'm trying to say. So frankincense really is my go-to oil if I'm really in need of almost really everything. It's like uh, all around, so that it's like known as the king of all oils. So you will never regret frankincense if you have frankincense in your pocket. That's it.
Okay, another question here is what oil can help lose weight? All right. Well, I like this question because I'm actually using essential oils to help manage my weight because I have very low metabolism. So what I use is Slim and Sassy. I use Slim and Sassy because a blend with grapefruit and cinnamon, so it helps boost your metabolism. I use that, but now because doTERRA actually has a new product, it's called yarrow and pomegranate. It's a blend of essential oils, just yarrow and pomegranate. It actually helps metabolism, and it as well balances your hormones. So that's what I'm using the past 3 days. So just today's my fourth day of using yarrow pom. I put 2 to 3 drops in an empty veggie capsule, and then I drink 3 to 5 times. So yeah, 3 to 5 times. Now, it also helps curb your appetite. So you don't really have those cravings for the bad stuff. And obviously, diet. Now I'm modifying my diet. I actually just finished a 5-day cleanse. So it wasn't really a challenge because of the essential oils. So it helped me manage those headache that you get. So to help lose weight, you can use Slim and Sassy, grapefruit, or any citrus oil for that matter. And now the new product. It was available during convention, but can be bought in doTERRA, from doTERRA, starting December 1st. So yarrow and pomegranate. Another question is, best for UTI and kidney issues. Well, I get this question a lot of times. And for that, I actually recommend citrus oils because it's a detoxifier. Citrus oils are your lemon, grapefruit, tangerine. Another is juniper berry. And because juniper berry actually helps get rid of those toxins. So it helps limit those toxins. And Zendocrine. So Zendocrine is our detoxification blend. Now, we've been talking about blends here during this webcast. Now, doTERRA actually does their own study, as well as they partner with third-party researchers to identify what oils go together best. So they come up with the blend. So for kidney issues, I will recommend the Zendocrine detoxification blend. It comes in soft and also in essential oil form. So that's what you can use. Okay, another question is, what are the use of past tense? Oh, wow. Very good question, because I was just talking to my friend a few hours ago. I mean, on my way home, I was talking to my friend. He was having some migraine issues, a lot of tension here, and migraine because of a lot of stress from work. And I actually recommended past tense. So he bought past tense and started using it. Now, just tonight, he actually texted me and said, I really love past tense. Past tense is actually good to manage your tension. So tension here at the back of your neck, shoulders, head tension. If you have migraine, past tense really can help with that. Okay, yeah, so Ate Ren Hernando, she's one of our wellness advocates in Bulacan. She is sharing that she's actually using frankincense for her son who is diagnosed with mild autism. So what she does is she rubs a drop of frankincense to his son's spine. So yes, that's actually right. Frankincense gives you that calming effect. So thank you for sharing that. Okay, so any more questions that we have? Let's see. Oh, for hypothyroidism. So what essential oil can we use for hypothyroidism? Hyperthyroidism. For hyperthyroidism, you can actually use lemongrass or myrrh. So you can just combine a drop of each myrrh and lemongrass and apply it on the base of your throat and on the reflex points of your feet. So one of our wellness advocates also in Bulacan, she uses lemongrass for her hyperthyroidism. So you can use lemongrass for that. So it's we're actually almost ending our Facebook Live for tonight because it's getting late. Frankincense. Can it help myoma? See the question here.
Wala.
For myoma, I'm actually familiar with myoma per se. I haven't experienced, or I don't have any experience yet dealing with clients, but we can check our Modern Essentials guide. Let's see.
Yeah. Wow.
Let's see our book. Okay, so there's actually a protocol here for myoma, and yes, it actually includes frankincense, and I guess that makes a lot of sense because
Yes.
it helps in pain, right?
Yes. And I would like to share one of our doTERRA wellness advocate. I don't she has not been experiencing myoma, but it's a tumor in her breast. But I would like to remain in anonymous doTERRA wellness advocate. Anyway, frankincense has helped her in dealing with her tumor in her breast. She has been applying frankincense topically and then taking in doTERRA DDR Prime soft gels and DDR Prime essential oils together with frankincense. And after few months, I think I almost a year, she has been free of tumor. I don't know if that would help with that question, Ren Hernando.
Mm-hmm. And I actually checked Modern Essentials, and it says here that the best essential oils for natural fibroid treatment would include frankincense and clary sage. So yeah, I guess that makes a lot of sense because clary sage actually balances your hormones. Frankincense helps with pain, and it's restoring. So remember, one of the qualities is for frankincense is its restoring qualities and for cellular health. So you can rub 2 drops of these essential oils over your lower abdomen 2 times daily. Or you can actually put 2 drops of frankincense under your tongue. Okay, so it's already 10 o'clock in the evening. We're wrapping up. We really appreciate your time joining us here, and we love all your questions. And this is actually a very good avenue for us to learn as well. So thank you, Naomi, and thank you all for joining us tonight. And we hope to see you next week, Thursday, same time, 9 o'clock in the evening, Philippines.